So you can just walk around and take pictures of everybody?
No, it's video. But it goes. Cool, huh?
This is the most beautiful property ever.
Where is it?
Just the church.
Oh.
Look at all the flowers and the trees.
As you can hear, it is pouring right now in Hawaii. Brian and I are here to celebrate Popo's. Apparently she's 97. I was told she was 98, so I'm going to be double checking today, but her birthday was a few days ago, but Brian was in Boston, so we flew down for her birthday dinner, which is tonight. I think this actually is the first time Brian is back in Hawaii since our wedding. We're not staying at Popo's this trip. I'm at my dad's house right now. This is not my childhood home. I think I have like a love for older homes because of my childhood home, but he sold it. Breaks my heart because I would have loved to have gotten my hands on it. This is the millennial color. Anyone who was a teenager in the 2000s probably painted their room this color, so it's giving kid vibes. So we're gonna take a quick nap before heading to Popo's. Popo, happy birthday! Wow, this is pretty. I've never stayed like
Yeah, out of all the time.
out of all the times. Anywhere? So in the Renaissance documentary, when Beyonce was like I need to get out of Houston because I'm just eating fried chicken. This is why I can't move back to Hawaii, because all I do is eat. The best and the most variety of food you could have.
Spider, spider, spider.
And the last thing I'll do is use my palms to move up my forehead. And that's the whole routine. I hope that felt great. Try doing this 5 days a week for 2 weeks and just watch what happens. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. It is bright and early at 6:30. Today is our very last day, unfortunately. We are staying here much shorter than I normally like to come home, just because we have to get back and we have some stuff we need to do. Brian's releasing his album soon, so he needs to get back and do the finishing touches for that. But we came here, stay at the Sheraton. This is the nicest hotel I have stayed at and we have stayed at in Hawaii ever. Brian's downstairs working out. I'm gonna do a little Pilates in the room, and then we're gonna go for a walk. Then I'm gonna hang out by the pool, which I never lay out anymore, but I'll be fully SPF'd and have my hat and my glasses on. And then we're gonna go to lunch with the family. So it should be fun. A great, great last day. It's beautiful out. It was pouring the first day we arrived, but I'm happy. Oh, wait, I want to show you something. You have people wishing you a happy birthday.
You're popular, Popo.
You're popular.
Thank you.
What do I need? I only get to use these. I miss my buddy. The boys have been so tired since they got back from boarding yesterday. So fortunately, I booked off the next like 6 days, so we don't have any peer space bookings for our place. So we can all kind of just relax. Every time I go home, I just feel super refreshed. I am glad that I was there for Popo's birthday. I normally don't go home for her birthday, but I decided that I probably should start going home every year. The one thing I do regret in my life, there aren't any things that I regret because I feel like they're always learning experiences, but the one thing I do regret is that I did not pay attention when Popo cooked my favorite foods. Of course, I do the spinach rolls, Popo's famous spinach rolls, dedicate it to her every time I make them. But that's the only thing that I know how to cook of hers. And at this point, it is too late for me to ask because she does not remember. And there are just things that I wish I had learned or written down, and I'm pretty sure that my aunties and my dad definitely don't have any of this written down anywhere. But specifically, there's this one thing, and I'm gonna assume it's a Chinese dish. I'm just gonna assume it for some reason. But it was like oyster, like stuffed oyster fried. It's been decades since I've had it, but that's something that I always think about. And the only thing I ever have remembered from her making it, the only thing, and you know, sorry if you're vegan or vegetarian, but she would use, I think maybe like cow stomach lining to wrap it before frying it or like putting it in the oven. See, I don't even know. But the only thing I remember is stomach lining from a cow, because it looked like when she would put it on the cutting board, it looked kind of like cobwebs in a way. And I was like, what is that? And she said that to me, or at least I'm pretty sure she did. So that's the only thing I know about this dish. And I have like tried to search high and low for this. So if any of you out there might have a clue as to what I'm talking about, please, please, please send me the recipe. That is the one thing I regret. And every time I try to ask her, all she wants to talk about is hamburgers, because that's really all she eats anymore, which the doctor said, as long as she's eating, she's good. So we allowed her to have 5 pieces of Lee's bakery pie for her birthday. That woman ate 5. I thought Brian had a sweet tooth, but Popo beats him. Again, these Hawaii vlogs are always super random because like it's not really an adventure like you see tourists go. Like when they go to Hawaii, they're always hiking, they're always doing this. When I go home, I hang out with my family and I eat. And when I hang out with my family, I don't like to vlog. And when I eat, I don't really like to vlog and talk either. So it's just kind of like a weird thing every time I go home. Like I want to show y'all what life is really like in Hawaii, but I also know that that might not be the most interesting thing to watch. So it's like a little weird thing. That's that. Back to regularly scheduled programming. In fact, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to start working on Q2 and Q3 goals. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be a little chaotic, but I'm glad that I was able to go home and decompress for a sec. Just a quick sec, and now we're back feeling refreshed.